Hang on. The trick here in a situation like this is not to run over anybody and their baby. That's just humiliating to run over somebody and their baby. Nobody appreciates that. Didn't even have a chance to grow up and be a jerk so I could shoot him in cold blood like a normal human being. He ran over him when he was a baby. That's sad. Alright, here we go. Hang on. There's the Glen-de-Vere Golf Course. Smart car that matches the motorhome. Look at that. This is the Glen-de-Vere Fitness Trail right here. This guy just turned a duck loose out of a bag over there. See him? There he is. Hey, do not eat the landlord. Did you see that? Huh. I had no idea where I was at until I saw that sign. To be honest, I'm still not quite sure where I'm at. I'm not even sure that the universe has an end. You know, when some guy paints a sign to put on the front of his bar, there's no guarantee that he was sober when he did it. I'm just saying. Well, that was pretty much it for excitement today. Alright. Chiropractic massage, 50% off. Does that mean you only get half the massage? Or you get the whole massage for half price? Man, the world just seems to thrive on ambiguity. I'm less and less impressed with it the more I consider these things. The world, I mean. I went to a little political meeting in the neighborhood last night. I got a call the other day from a good friend of mine, my prayer partner at church, one of them. Actually, he's my prayer partner. He's my longtime prayer partner. Anyway, he called me up and said if I was free Monday night, I could come over at 7:30 to his house and we sit around and talk to the next candidate for state representative in our district. So there, we went over, and there was 8 or 10 of us or so there, maybe a dozen more, around that somewhere, that many. And we sat around and talked for a while, and the point was made that by the candidate that integrity, it seems to be something that's lost in the country on a political level. We went on and talked about a lot of other things, mostly about educational laws and concerns, because we had some retired teachers in the group who were well versed and interested in the process of what was going on. And it was interesting. When it was all over, they asked me if I had anything I wanted to say, and I just asked them and said, I just phrased it differently if I had another 24 hours to think about it. Right now what I'd say is probably something like, after him saying that he would like to infuse integrity into the House of Representatives in the state of Oregon, I appreciated that. And a couple other guys had too, by the way. They said that they write that in when they do surveys, and saying that's the most important thing they'd like to see changed. So I'd like to see some integrity in the House, in the government. So I appreciated that, and I feel the same way, 100%. I think that's what the main problem in the country is, that we don't have any integrity. But I asked the guy at the end of the meeting for, well, when I was getting ready to leave anyway, he said that about his position on integrity. So I asked him, well, how do you expect to go into a big room full of Republican caucuses and lobbyists and representatives who promise everything under the sun in order to get elected, and all other manner of personality in there, except constituents, of course, and infuse integrity into that situation. And I guess part B of that question would be, if you infused integrity into a forest in the middle of the night like that, would it make a noise? And part C would be, if it did make a noise, would anybody care? Is there anybody left on the planet who values integrity? Or are we all just so wrapped up in our own interests, I'll say? That's our only concern. Would people vote for a candidate who had demonstrated integrity over other kinds of candidates? And under what circumstances? We all sort of feel like we want integrity somehow, but I don't see it really being infused into anything. So that's my concern. I didn't really get a definitive answer or anything like that, but perhaps we're thinking about it, you know. My biggest concern was I ran out early and didn't stay for Donna's strawberries and shortcake. I think I made her mad. I gotta call her or email or something and apologize for that. There's probably no integrity in any of that either. It's just a matter of not hurting anybody's feelings.